Chef Kay here. We're getting ready to take your taste buds traveling again. Today we're going to Morocco. Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to bring some lovely couscous salad together. We're going to do a tagine chicken, and that is what is fun. You see this? It is a fun little pot, does all kinds of things. It's not a megaphone, it's just a nice pot that doesn't even actually have a hole here. What it does is let everything, all the flavors, as you put them together in the pot, you put the lid on and they just let everything kind of flow, circulate, and get in there. So that's what we're gonna do with that. It's great with some lemon and zucchini and the chicken. And we just let that do its thing. And while we're doing that, we're gonna make some Moroccan cinnamon oranges. Final, just cleanse your palate, end of the day of dessert, and it's fantastic. I mean, we can't go wrong here, right? You ready? Let's go to Morocco. So here we are. We're gonna put together our tagine Moroccan chicken. Taking those taste buds traveling again. I've got the chicken, which is the star of the show. You like to use like some drumsticks or some thighs or something like that. The dark meat really kind of, that's what the Moroccans use more so. You can mix them up, use drumsticks and thighs, but also you can use a chicken breast if you want. If you're only a white meat eater, I'm okay with that. So go with whatever you like and enjoy, okay? But I'm gonna do today with some thighs. You can also do the one skin on, bone in to give it even more flavor, but I'm actually going to add a little stock to it. So I got the chicken stock to bring that flavor in because I rather just tear into that, not worry about that bone in my way. So here we go. We're going to put together a lot of spices. There's going to be some cinnamon in here. There's going to be some turmeric in here. There's going to be some garlic powder, some chili powder, all kinds of fun stuff. Now I said cinnamon and chili powder and you're like, what? But when you put this all together and let it cook together, it's fantastic. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of garlic, and this is one of my K hacks that you know how to peel the garlic quick and fast. You just smash it like that and then you're able to just pull that peel right off. A lot of people don't actually know that. So we just be able to do that, do it real easy. We just slice it on up. The peel comes off easy, boop, 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 and you're ready to go. Chop that, give it a nice chop so it gets in there with the chicken. It's gonna be fantastic. I wanna do another piece because, you know, I grew up in Italy. I like it pretty garlicky. Yes, I do. So we're gonna go put another clove in there with it and get that set up. Smash it in there, get the peel right off again. Boom, and then put it together. All right, very good. Chopped it up, get it nice and fine and chopped there, and we're ready to roll. We're gonna put just a little bit more. We're gonna put some zucchini in there, and that's what they like to use for their vegetables a lot. Morocco now, I showed you that tagine that we're gonna go to the stove and check it out here in a minute. But what we like to do with that is they put the veggies in on top of the chicken as we're cooking, and then we're gonna put our parsley and our cilantro in. You know, see how I layer it all in the pot, and then I let that tagine do its work. They actually make a lot of one pot, you know, meals there. They do their lemon chicken that way. They do all of it. They have chickpeas that they incorporate in there. So all of this you can do. If you don't want to put the zucchini in, you want to put some chickpeas in, or all of it. You know what? What do I always say? Try it at home, please your palate. So, but I'm gonna bring in the veggies now. We're gonna chop this zucchini just a little bit and get a nice cut on it. Kind of a rough chop, you don't have to worry about it. Just because it's gonna, you know, it's got a little liquid in there, the zucchini does, so you wanna get bigger chunks because they're gonna start to tenderize and then they'll shrink up a little on you. So you want them to be nice, good chunks in there. And then we're gonna put everything together. We're gonna put our spices in there, and I wish, you know, we're still working on that smell-o-vision thing. We're trying to make it happen, because if you guys start smelling this when it's cooking, you are gonna be amazed. Now, if you don't have a tagine, it's okay. You can do this at home. You can actually even do it as in a slow cooker. Put it on in the beginning of the day, cook it on low, slow, lot of love, and then you come home and dinner's ready. So it's easy enough to do it that way if you want. Now, we're getting ready to go to the stove, put all this together, start layering the flavors, and then we'll do some couscous salad while we're waiting on it. Okay, I'll see you back at the stove. So we're heating up our tagine and we're ready to start putting this chicken together. We're gonna put in just a little bit of olive oil and let that kind of start heating up. Excellent, you want that to just get nice and coated on the bottom of your pan. Then we're gonna get these chicken. Now I don't like to, you know, grab the chicken and then have to be cooking and moving on. So I like to just throw on a glove. You don't have to, just make sure you're washing your hands good before you start throwing everything in with it. So we're gonna get that nice and hot. I'm gonna toss in my garlic a little bit. And when I start to hear that sizzle, or I'm starting to hear it, can you hear it? We're starting to get a little bit of a sizzle there, getting the heat in the pot. We're gonna bring in our chicken. Oh, there it is. Very nice, that's what we like to hear. Get that sizzle and get that pop. We're gonna brown this chicken and lock in all of those nice flavors and lock in all the moisture and the tenderness to it so that we don't dry it out while we're letting it do its thing. So we lock that in, glove pops off, and we can keep moving. There we go. So we're gonna get the tongs going, and I'm gonna get the spices rolling now. So as I told you, we're bringing in cinnamon, and then we're gonna bring in our garlic powder, just a little bit of that, tossing it in, getting it coated. A little bit of cumin. We got the chili powder. And we got our turmeric. Sprinkle that in. Now remember, you're grabbing that turmeric, that'll get you a little bit of yellow on your hands, so be careful and just make that work. We're gonna go ahead and turn these guys so we can get the other side. And it's just really getting a nice sizzle on it right now. It already smells delicious. Which we had that smell-o-vision again. But we'll get it, we'll get it. I mean, you know, it's coming soon, I'm sure. So here we go. Now we're gonna season up that other side. Bringing in our cinnamon again. Very good. Garlic powder. Nice. A little bit of that cumin. Chili powder. And then finishing off with our turmeric. All in there. I'm just saying. So we're gonna let that do its thing. We're gonna turn them over one more time so they can get this side just a little bit more. Now that we've got the spices on there, so we lock them in there, get a little toast on those spices. That brings that flavor out to that dish. Looking beautiful. Look at that. Oh yeah. Put my UV glove on here. Very nice. Grab this. Love these UV gloves. They're fantastic. Look at that brown in there. Looking beautiful. Yeah. So we're gonna get that ready and set. Perfect. Now we're gonna bring in our little bit of our stock because we've got this going. So we're gonna pour just a little of our stock across here. And that's gonna stop your frying process and your browning process and bring in those flavors and that liquid that you need. So we're gonna rock that in. We're gonna put our zucchini in over the top of that. And did you see how easy this comes together? Because then we're gonna turn it down, let it simmer, and then, as we said, let all these flavors do its thing in this tagine. I am just rhyming. Okay. We're gonna put a little bit of lemon juice in there. Make sure you kind of hold your hands so you don't get the seeds in. Get that lemon juice in there because we're gonna pop some more lemon on it right before we serve, which is gonna give it really good flavor and then that really extra good pop. Now, this is real easy. You guys don't have to worry about chopping everything. We're gonna do some cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, some people have that thing where it tastes like soap to them. Don't worry about it, it's okay. Kind of break it up, crunch it up, lay it right over the top. We're gonna turn this down and now it's gonna simmer, put everything together in there. This is some fresh flat leaf parsley. We're gonna lay that right in with this. Because what we're gonna do is just let it do its thing. Once we put the top on, let it simmer and that chicken's finished, we'll remove those big chunks of that stuff and we'll just get that out of there because all the flavor is gonna be in the chicken, which is what we want, and in the zucchini. So we're gonna put it on. There it is. Turn it down, let it simmer. That's gonna cook up. We're gonna put together some couscous salad. We'll be doing that while this finishes up. And then we have some beautiful cinnamon Moroccan oranges that cleanses the palate at the end. Come back and join me to get those put together. Hey, Chef K here. Do you like what you're seeing? Look at all those yummalicious dishes. Well, you can find more right here in my cookbooks. I got 2 out right now. I've got Fat Taste, Little Fat, takes you through the seasons with menus that follow all what's in season at the time. And then I've got Chef K's Going to the Market Days. You can try that out. Find both of them on Amazon.com or ChefKCooking.com. Enjoy some yummalicious dishes with me. Okay, so we have our chicken cooking up in the tagine. We're all set with that, and now we're going to put together the couscous salad. Well, you can get couscous, just follow your package directions, however it says to get it cooked. You want to do that, and then I kind of like fluff it with a fork, and then we get ready to go ahead and make this salad. So you're going to want to let this cool because we're not serving as a warm couscous. This is more like a salad to the side of our tagine chicken. So this kind of makes it nice because you can do it in a summer dish. You can do it as, you know, even a winter dish. It has fun, but you can bring it in the summer, and then it feels really light meal with this chicken. So we're going to put in just a few of these lovely grape tomatoes. You can use Campari tomatoes too. I just like what I always say, it's your house, it's your palate, you do it the way you want. I'm just merely suggesting here for you. So we're going to put together the tomatoes, get those in. We're going to put some green onion in there to bring some more flavor. We're going to mix up this dressing here real quick, and we'll get that together for you. This is another very beautiful, as you can see, all the colors that are going to be in here. We got a little fresh parsley we're going to put on there, the green onion, a little cucumber now. I got to chop the cucumber, and you don't have to worry about it. I use these little mini ones because they have so much flavor to them, and you don't have to worry about peeling them. Just keep all of those vitamins and flavors and freshness all together. And what do we say? It's a party in the mouth. Yeah. All right, here we go. So we're going to put that in. Cucumber. We're going to bring in the green onion next. What are we doing? Layering those flavors in. I'm going to do a little lemon zest. So we cut those on the bias. It makes it a little pretty for you. Real nice, smooth. There it is. I'm going to throw in just a zest of some lemon and make it taste nice and vibrant. Give it that pop that we like to do there. You know me, Chef K likes to cook with those acids, those fresh citrus fruits that give so much pop to everything. We're gonna bring in black olives. You can leave them whole or you can cut them in half. It's up to you. Today, I'm going in whole. How you like it? Just beautiful. Again, another color, so you get all those different colors in there. We're gonna toss all of that together with this lemon juice. We've got olive oil. When I'm doing a dressing, I like to use the light olive oil because it doesn't have such a, you want that powerful thing for a dressing. You want to keep it light, and you also don't want it weighing down this couscous. So we're going to do that. We're going to pour in our red wine vinegar. We're going to put in a little bit of lemon juice. Put that together. We're going to chop a little parsley at the end here. Get that lemon juice in there. There we go. Very nice. All right, we're going to stir it up just a little bit. Don't have a whisk on me, but I'll just do this right now. It's perfect. You just got to make it all work whenever you're doing it in the kitchen. Keep it simple. Here we go. Putting that right over there. So we're going to get nice dressing to it. And then we want to fluff this up. Get that dressing in there. Now, when we put all this together, you're going to want to, and again, you can do this ahead of time. So if you want to do this, I love making dishes a day ahead. What I like to do sometimes is take my Sunday and then put things together, and then I have it through the week. And you just come in and you make your protein, put that chicken in the tagine, and then you just make that protein. You got your salad, you got your oranges we're getting ready to put together, all ready for you. So this is just going to go in the fridge and chill. We're going to put together our oranges, and we'll be ready. And that tagine chicken, I'm smelling it. It's almost done. So the couscous is ready to go, and now we're going to put together our cinnamon oranges. And that's going to be our light little dessert at the end. So we're going to mix up our dressing for it, which is really simple. We're going to put orange juice. This is fresh squeezed orange juice from another orange. We're going to sprinkle in some cinnamon on that, and then we're going to sprinkle some on the oranges themselves. And you want to let these, again, do ahead of time. You can do them now, not a day ahead of time. I would do these just a few hours before you want to serve them. Let them sit in the fridge and then chill, because they're going to marinate all that cinnamon flavor in there. So we're going to whisk this together. Our cinnamon and orange juice. You got the oranges on there. Drizzle that over that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I say so. And then just before you serve, we're going to do a little sprinkle of more cinnamon on there, and then they get to eat them and everybody's happy. Yum-maliciousness. Now it's time to think about going to get that chicken, and then we're going to put all this together, and then it's time to feast in Morocco. All right, it's time to reveal our tagine chicken. Oh yeah, did you see that steam? I wish you could smell that. I'm excited. So we're gonna take off, remember our parsley and cilantro, we're gonna actually remove that. Got my up, we're gonna put that here, and you can just discard it because all of the flavors have already got seeped down into that zucchini, into that chicken, and gotten it tasting, what is it? Yum-malicious! That's right, alrighty, here we go. Now we're gonna plate it up. Bring a little bit, it's got that zucchini in there. The chicken is nice and tender. You wanna make sure we're gonna get some of those juices in there. A couple of pieces of chicken in here. Get some of that broth, get a spoon, oh yeah. Get some of that good looking broth right over your chicken. Nice. You want to put that there. I'm going to put a little bit of this couscous salad next to it because you actually want to eat it together. It puts it all together for you. So here we come with that. Give it a nice toss. As you've let it chill in there. Let it do what? Have that party that we like to do. Those layers of flavor. Just lay that in right here. Little couscous, little black olives, you got your tomato in there, your cucumber, all that combined, and it's perfect. Finish it off with green onion. Last little, what do we need? Little last pop there. Oh, and then we got our oranges. Our oranges right here. We're gonna finish up with some sprinkles of cinnamon. Nice little cinnamon on there. And then the orange zest a little bit. Tossing some zest on, boom, boom, boom. And we're ready to plate up. We are plated up. We're ready to eat. What am I talking about? Beautiful, look at that. Moroccan chicken. We're gonna finish up with our oranges, and that's it. We went to Morocco, took your taste buds traveling. And now, you know what time it is. It's time to dig in. We got our Moroccan chicken, that zucchini, lots of good veggies in there. We're ready to dig in. I'm gonna have an orange here in a minute, but first I gotta start off with this chicken and couscous. Oh yeah,